Hi, my loves. I hope you're well. So today I was playing with my little nephew, Reggie, and I don't know if I can call him my nephew because he's my best friend from school's little boy, but he just brings so much joy, and I think children really do that so easily. They innately have this gift of presence with them. They have this capacity to open up to people, even if they're a little cautious at first. They have this capacity to open. And I got to see my mum play with Reggie and like my closest friend from school. And it was such a beautiful experience to kind of see when worlds go full circle. And I've been thinking a lot about decisions I've made in my past. I I decided to have an abortion 2 years ago or a year ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, more or less. And I think about how different my life would be right now if I had a little one. And I think once you make a decision like that, you start to look at life through a very different lens. Like I wear this necklace. The butterfly has a different symbolism, but the little heart is the baby that was, baby that could have been. It was obviously early, so it wasn't quite a baby, but it was at the same time. And regardless of what anyone thinks about this decision, it's not your business. So if you have any comments, unless you choose to share a story of upliftment and positivity, I kindly ask that you refrain. Take your keyboard warrior rage somewhere else, because this has taken me a lot of processing to feel into myself. And I feel like we can never really judge another person's story. And who are we to do so, regardless? We don't know what someone else has been through. And I'm sure that we've all been through enough times in our lives where someone hasn't been able to give us the benefit of the doubt. So I feel it my moral and spiritual obligation to give the benefit of the doubt wherever I can, to be the person that I want to meet and would like to be friends with. Little baby Reg, who is not so little baby anymore, but is toddling and poddling. He made me realize how important it is to stay open to a change in emotion, to be open to release emotion and let it pass through, not just hold it inside. And these are things that I've been aware of and we're all aware of. But when we see someone or something like just innately embodying a frequency and energy that we're trying to kind of come back to in our own reality, it can be such a humbling process. I guess the moral of my story is we don't know why we take the steps we do, but we have to learn to trust ourselves enough that we're always going in the right direction, regardless of what it looks like to others, regardless of how it might feel sometimes if we reflect back from our current place of knowledge or awareness. And that we might want to go back and change things, but we could put the energy that we're spending wishing that into what decision can I next make, or how can I create a feeling of wholeness in myself through this awareness. And that could be as simple as just like wearing a scarf as a blanket, because this brings me enormous joy. Or seeing a beautiful friend, or reaching out to someone you've been thinking of. There's so many ways we can learn to make peace with who we are and the decisions we've made. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to change a decision. However, the dwelling in it and the wishing things were different now can be quite tricky, because we wouldn't be the person we are right now if it hadn't been for that decision. you know. Partly my decision was because I'd never really made a decision fully for myself. There had always been a decision that I'd made out of fear or out of impulse, out of just a sheer desire or drive to do something. But I'd never made the decision, like consciously said to myself, this is for me. Like, this is for my happiness. This is for me to have the capacity to follow the dreams I know I want to fulfill in this life. And that's what I'm doing, even if it's been a bit of a bumpy road at times and isn't always a straight line. I wouldn't change it. So thank you for hearing me. And I hope that this is an echo of your soul that you can feel through the lens of another. All unfolds in the perfect way, sweet beings. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Oh.